I entitle this one, Silence Will Stand. So I have a question for you guys. And the question is, can you stand the silence? Well, we must be able to, because we only answer with violence, but shh, listen closely and you'll hear the sirens. The same SOS African kings heard upon future slave masters arriving, and the same sound that chokes out existence just as oxygen arriving. Silence is a noise itself. Isn't that surprising? But can you stand the silence? For you see, the silence is deafening. It reminds you of the place where you are and where you wish to be. The silence can drive a man insane. Insane enough to kill thousands, administer disease amongst their own countries. So insane, make a group of men bring down 2 twin towers with the wings of airplanes. The silence can be destructive. A completely dark void. So it's the state that we can't help but to avoid what I have found. A quiet mind is the devil's playground, and even now your mind is working, crafting, overthinking as to not think about the nothingness that quietness will bring. Maybe we can't stand here in the silence because we can't handle hearing our own heart suffering for truth. Instead, to sweep this muteness under the carpet, we blast our music, we indulge in gossip, and we party like there's just no stopping. Just to stop the silence. Because the quiet is just a gateway to the floodgates being opened in your mind. In the midst of being drenched in your own insecurities, you're saying you're doing fine, but in reality, you're drowning, your arms stretched out wide, looking for the volume sign because you cannot take that still voice that whispers in your subconscious. It only seems to want to make your mistakes be revived. It's dastardly how you can be haunted by something that's still alive. Wait, you hear that? Oh, yeah, that's the knocking of quietude. The hammering of greatness beating through your chest on the inside of you. When can silence be a liberation? A penetration of concentration on your spiritual destination. If we took the time to prevent it and provide all types of limitations, but we fear to shy away, so it turns into condemnation. Can't stare tranquility in the face, so we scream out in frustration, ah! Into the fray. Into the stillness of it all. Because they never tell you to watch your step until they see you fall. Drunk off the hurt way past that alcohol, try not to rush life, so you sit around in the stall and we watch Jersey Shore and try to imitate their characters, and we communicate through Twitter because with 140 characters, you potentially end another life. But me, I want to hear God's voice. So if I have to turn down the radio or exile myself or even turn off the TV, I'll do that because He speaks out, but it starts on the inside of me, and He says the quiet's supposed to calm the storm, the hurricane that stirs within. He's telling you, lower your voice and hear His. He'll take upon your sins. So if I have to go deaf from my own insecurities to get me closer to my holy friend who will shut up and listen and let the healing process begin. If you're ever intimidated by the hush, listen to me and try this. Speak life and say, I declare now that I will find myself in this moment.